shorts and t-shirt and all weather kind of guy?
Yeah, honestly, I thought it was going to be a little warmer out here. I like hoodies. At the same time, trying to like do my own thing without the hoodie, and now I'm just going to freeze my butt off. All right, I'm ready.
What did you accomplish yesterday? What are you trying to accomplish today?
Yeah, I think first and foremost, yesterday was more of an evaluation day to see how these guys are physically and also mentally. Today we'll have a little bit more as far as competitive drills. Still following the rules, but it'd be good to see those guys, actually going out there and playing football.
Is there anyone that really impressed you that first day, that stood out to you?
Honestly, we have 20 tryout guys here as well. And so there are a lot of guys that, they came out here and look good in shorts and t-shirts. But I think the thing we have to remember is it's football. So there have been a lot of shorts and t-shirt all-stars that never really touched the field, and we'll have to wait and see until we get the pads on.
Jerod, what were your early impressions of Drake?
Early impressions of Drake, look, he has a lot to work on. But I have no doubt that he'll put the time in. So, I know you guys saw him out, or you didn't see him out here yesterday, but, he was here all night trying to get, on the same page as everyone else. So.
Jerod, when it comes to Drake, what type of work are you guys doing with him, not on the practice field, to try to get him up to speed when it comes to the playbook and the offense?
Yeah, it just comes down to time. That's the biggest hurdle. And then, you work under some of these phase 2, phase 3 rules where you don't have as much time as you want to, so you can't have those conversations. But look, it's all about, hard work works. We talk about it all the time, and he's working hard. So day one is kind of hard. It's kind of hard to really say, this guy did X, Y, and Z.
Jerod, is there a primary person who'll be kind of in the ear of Drake, excuse me, and Joe? Is it T.C. McCartney? Is it Alex?
Yeah,
Is it Ben?
no, that's a great question. I would say, across the league, most offensive coordinators, they interact with the quarterback, the starting quarterback for the most part. We do have a group of coaches that have quarterback backgrounds, but I would say overall it'd be AVP as far as that lead guy.
With Drake, but
With Drake, with Jacoby, and
you don't know the starters yet.
That's right. We don't know who the starter is. So AVP would be in all of those. Go ahead. Another follow.
No. Just making sure.
Going off of that, how would you describe the division of labor with the coaching staff in terms of developing Drake and his individual development against running the offense?
No, it's a great question. There has to be balance there. You don't want Drake hearing too many voices, and once again, that's why I'm saying, AVP will be the lead guy as far as that communication with Drake.
You guys are.
In terms of what you can work on and accomplish just over the course of the minicamp, is the playbook able to be a part of that equation there? Are these guys studying day one?
Yeah, they're studying the plays that we're going to run during the season. And, you want to see if these guys can take what they pick up in the classroom and see if they can apply it on the field. So.
Rob, regarding that relationship between AVP and the quarterbacks, how much of that is due to what you've learned about multiple voices in a quarterback's ear, having one guy that's talking to him as opposed to hearing from different people?
Yeah, I just, honestly, that's my own life. So, you hear all these voices, you have to have a small circle that you really can talk to and trust. And I think AVP's in that circle. I know AVP's in that circle with Drake and the rest of these the quarterbacks.
Have you seen much change with you in terms of how you attack a practice? Formerly a linebackers coach, what's going to change with you in a regular practice?
Yeah, honestly, I've been over with the offense more than I have with the defense. And that just goes back to continuing to grow and continue to learn. I sit in those offensive meetings as well, and I'm learning right alongside those guys. And, as far as practice is concerned, I'm going to bounce around. Offense, defense, special teams. They all play a huge part in winning football games, but that's the benefit of having a bigger staff or a larger staff. I'm able to do that.
How would you describe Ben McAdoo's role? What would be his primary domain?
Yeah, Ben has tremendous experience. He's coached every position on the offensive side of the ball, so he was one of those catch-all players just in case as we started to build out the coaching staff. He has a great history, great background. He also helps me with some of the, the scheduling stuff, almost like an assistant head coach type of role there. But I do have a small circle of people I lean on as far as that's concerned.
On the rookie quarterbacks, are they both on the same developmental schedule? Do you development them simultaneously, or do you do separate things with them?
No, you have to do it together. When you want it to be a fair competition, especially when we start doing offense versus defense. And look, once again, we have a lot of coaches here that know the position, and so those guys, after the allotted time, they have to take it on their own to go out there and get better. So that's where you really start to see separations, those guys that do a little bit extra.
Have you seen Joe throw the ball yet?
I have. I've seen Joe throw the ball.
Yeah.
And he over here like double dutch. You ready to jump in? You don't even know what double. No, you don't jump double dutch like
It's
that.
a song. It's a whole song. Javon Baker.
What's the wait? A song for double dutch?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's like a rap song from the early 80s.
No, it's.
What?
All right.
Yeah. Listen to me. Javon Baker expressed a high level of self-confidence, which is great. Sure, you want that, but is there a point in which you say that's terrific? You know what? Let's have a little less of that.
Yeah, you know, honestly, like for me, I want these guys to have a personality. I want them to feel free to talk about certain things. Look, we'll have rules of what to talk about, but now once he puts it out there, he has to show it every day out here on the football field. If not, he's just a talker, and then you start to lose the respect of the locker room and things like that. So, look, he said it, you put it out there, now you got to show us.
Jerod, the team is interviewing for this executive VP of player personnel. I'm curious, just how does that tie into you? How important is that?
No, for me, it's really just been about rookie minicamp. And I hate to give you that answer, but like we have guys here that are going to be on our team, and so I just really been focusing on that.
Jerod, I think report came out that Matthew Slater is going to be on your staff. Can you just talk about what his role is going to be?
Yeah, Slate is on the staff, and I'm happy about that. You know, we came in together in 2008. Whoever would have thought, and I always joke with them, like when we were in that room, rookie minicamp, that he would have a gold jacket one day. And hopefully he does get that gold jacket. But he's an advisor for me. You know, all things football and honestly the things off the field. He's a very smart individual, and I would say we see most things the same way. And at the same time, I know he's a guy that will be honest with me. You know, once you put the head coach hat on, it's hard to find people who are honest with you. But
Can you do double dutch together?
if we could double dutch together, no doubt.
We have like a player developmental role too. Like, will he try?
Yeah, that's part of it. That's part of it. But once again, I would say he's just one of my advisors. Yeah.
Does this kind of feel a little like a rookie camp for you when your first head coaching job, kind of getting your way in?
Yeah, honestly, yeah, it feels great. It feels great to get on the first day I was out on the field with the guys. That was like that aha moment. Everyone was asking me, you know, how does it feel? It felt regular to me to be inside, but as soon as I came out here and was able to like talk to different positions, that was like that aha moment.
Did you watch the Tom Brady roast?
Nah. You know what? That's a fib, okay? So I started off watching it. I would be honest, like we want to have transparency and honesty. I started off watching it, and then I was like, I'm going to change the channel.
Too much?
Huh? It was too much for me, but it is what it is.
You have to go back and at least watch Bill during it, though.
No, right? I'm not watching. I haven't watched the Dynasty. I haven't watched the whole roast. I'm just focused on what I have to do. I think you guys would be nice to me if we win games, not watching Netflix.
Two more questions.
Any Trout guys impress you?
There are a few, you know, and look, once again, like this is another day to add into it. You can't just take one day and say, you know, this guy showed out. I know that's the hot thing to do. At the same time, you know, we'll do a lot here today, and you guys will get a chance to see these guys as well. So, ask me that next time we talk.
What do you look for from those tryout guys?
Honestly, it's about movement skills. It's an evaluation, right? So it's about movement skills. It's about what they can pick up in the classroom, how these guys learn, and how they can help our team going forward.
Thanks,
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.